4 dozen roosters, part of a rooster fighting operation on Cleveland's west side, are now being nursed back to health at an animal sanctuary. News Channel 5's Paul Kisko is inside the Cleveland kennel today when many of the injured farm animals were moved to the sanctuary. And Paul, as we learn more about this case, it's turning out to be a real large-scale operation.
That's right, Chris. Police calling it a major operation and perhaps more prevalent in Ohio than we even knew. Happy Trails Farm rescues and nurses animals from all over the Midwest. But the size of a rooster fighting operation in Cleveland surprised even them.
This is probably one of the bigger ones. Usually the bigger ones are somewhere about 40-45 birds.
Today they're moving 42 roosters from the Cleveland kennel to their animal sanctuary in Ravenna after Cleveland police recently raided a rooster fighting operation inside this Ohio City house. Today we learned more details about the fights like the ones police said were happening in this pit in the attic of this house on West 30th. Roosters fight with their feet, so fight organizers tape razor blades to the roosters' feet. Injury-prone areas are sliced off so they fight to the death.
They cut off their combs and they cut off their wattles underneath. They usually use like a razor blade.
Farm animals are often used to train dogs for gruesome dog fighting.
They use them as bait animals.
Many fight organizers shoot the roosters up with steroids. Since many of the fights generate gambling, winning roosters can be resold on the underground market for big cash.
Up to $3 to $5 grand it could be for some of these birds, so it's lucrative.
But illegal.
But illegal. I know it's some people's way of life and how they grow up in another country, but it's just not acceptable in our society here in the United States.
These were things that people purposely inflicted on animals, and to me that's just one of the scariest things that you could possibly imagine, because again it's a sign of what we're living next to. It's a sign of who is out there in our communities.
Operating a dog fighting operation is a felony here in Ohio. However, rooster and farm animal fighting still just a misdemeanor. The suspect in this case has pleaded not guilty. To learn more about Happy Trails Farm and a fundraiser they're holding tomorrow, you can go to newsnet5.com.